our monsoons go? It is September 8th, and we had one rainstorm. One. Where did our rainstorms go? Monsoon season was fucking dope in Arizona, and now it's gone. We didn't even have the fucking haboob this year. So, I was talking about Jim Benham. Jim Benham was super smart. He's super smart. Dottie's super smart. And we worked together from December 2002 to April 2015. That motherfucker's smart as fuck. And, basically my favorite thing about him was I'd sit in these meetings with him, and I was like his right-hand man. But I'm actually left-handed. But I called myself his right-hand man because he would sit in these meetings and he would talk about really fucking complex issues. And I could tell, I got to know the clients really well, and I could tell when they didn't understand what he was saying. And I had the ability to dumb it down and simplify it. I say dumb it down, but make it simple for people like me that like things simple. I like to understand it fully so I can break it down. So me and Jim had this shtick where he was super smart and super complex, and he would talk, but if a client seemed unable to, not grasping it fully, I would say, hey, this is this, and he would let me, and it was so much fun because I have the ability to simplify really complex issues, and speakings and stuff, and he's so high level, not higher level like this shit, but he's on genius status, and sometimes I think when you're a genius, you don't have the ability to explain it quite down because you get it so easily. The complex shit is so fucking easy for you that you just say it. But for other people like me, it's not that easy. You want it simple. And I'm smart 100%, but I don't got it like that. And but it was fun. We had a blast with it, and I got to right on the board. I got to be very involved with the clients, which was so cool. And I was basically in every meeting that ever happened, especially towards the end. I was big on 1031 exchanges. I fucking grasped those like a motherfucker, and reverse exchanges and all that shit. I actually loved them. My favorite thing to do is 706s, and I actually love complex things. I like allocating between trusts. I like the numbers. I like the really hard shit. That's what I dive into. That's what I'm like. So then I worked for Mushkatell, Robbins and Becker for a while, and they were awesome at first. Matt Gabato was the dopest guy I've ever worked for besides Jim. Funny as fuck. He's just funny as fuck. But Zach Mushkatell, I think there's issues with him. He has an ego, and he was really cool. This is abuse. He gave me just enough room to be myself for a year. He gave me just enough room to be myself. He was like, decorate your office, do whatever, or your spot. He's now, so my spot is no longer there. But when I worked there, it was cool for a year, and I'd listen to my earbuds, and I'd work all day, and I'd wear my bandanas, and Zach would be like, he'd walk by and he'd be like, colors, cut colors, right, from the old TV show when we were little, and he would make fun of me, and we would have a lot of fucking fun. And then he got weird on me, and lots of stuff happened, but it was abuse. He became abusive. So he gave me just enough room to be myself and feel comfortable, and then he started fucking annihilating me. And like a week before my review, he told me that I was the best paralegal he's ever seen. And then, God, my face just looks fucking weird as fuck. So he told me I was the best paralegal he'd ever seen. I was the best paralegal in the world. That's what he said. I was the best paralegal in the world. And then on my review, he was like, he ripped into me over stupid shit. And I was like, and didn't give me a raise. I'm going to be fair. He was going to give me a $5,000 bonus in like 6 months. I need money right now, motherfucker. You're paying me not enough. So,